Hey guys, this is just a very friendly warning before the podcast starts to tell you that this is not an episode to listen with your children. Not because of the normal content that we have in our podcast that children probably shouldn't listen to, but because of content that is holiday related that children should not know about. So this is your friendly warning to shut off the podcast right now if you are with your children, because about halfway through you will not want them to hear this. Now that I've warned you, let's get to it. Okay. I hope this is working. If not, then we're gonna be fucked.
Yay!
We're using a different program to record our audio in hopes that it comes out better this time around and doesn't sound so choppy and weird. So fingers crossed. It is counting up.
All right, well, hopefully it's working.
Fingers crossed. If not, it would just totally make sense for us that it didn't work. But I'm Ricki.
I'm Jake.
And you're listening to 20-somethings Doing Nothing, where we're a bunch of hot messes.
Do I sound choppy at all to you?
Well, yeah, because you have terrible freaking internet connections. So
I'm hoping that this program really helps it not sound like that.
Well, we're going to find out.
We might be wasting an hour of our life, but hopefully not.
I really hope not. I don't want to redo this.
How's your day? Last week we were both in.
You said last week we were what?
Both in a crazy place.
Yeah. I've had a headache all goddamn day. So I'm not in a good place right now either.
Oh God. I'm like in such a better place from where I was last week.
Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. Good for you.
Yeah, so fuck you.
My life still sucks, but yours is doing great. Awesome. Fantastic. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Today was just like much calmer.
Okay. That's good.
Last week was horrible.
Yeah, you had a bad week last week.
And sometimes you just have bad times, but you know what? There's always tomorrow.
Yes, very true, which is something that you've been trying to push on everybody, these little wins.
Yes, let's start with our little win this week. I have such a good one today.
How exciting.
It could be any day. Actually, no, it should be the day that we're recording it. What was your little win today?
I don't know.
Okay, my little win today was I went out, where did I go? I went to get something for my car or something. And it was raining so hard that when I got back, my pants were legitimately soaking wet. But my win was that I had another pair of clean sweatpants to change into.
Nice.
Yep.
Good for you.
Did the laundry.
Look
Thanks.
at you go. I had a freaking headache all day. I guess my little win would be that I created my own website for myself with like my resume and all my credentials and things like that on there. So I guess that's my little win. I got that done.
That's not a little win. That's a fucking huge win.
Okay. It's a big win. I did it while wanting to slam my head into my computer because my head hurt so bad. But I got it done.
There's really nothing worse than staring at a computer screen while you have a headache.
I just like every 20 minutes would have to just close my eyes and I'm like, you can get through this. It will be better once you're done. And I do feel good that I got it done. So
good. You might want to turn your light down a little bit. You're a little shiny in your forehead.
I'm always shiny in my forehead because I have a very greasy T-spot or T-zone. Is that what it is? T-zone.
Somebody tweeted, whenever I see couples Venmo each other, I'm like, there's absolutely no way you two make it. And I sent it to you, and I was like,
yes.
We must discuss this. Because the top person on my Venmo for the longest time was my ex.
Okay.
Because we were always Venmoing each other back and forth. And when I read that, I was like, that's really funny. Then I was like, wait a minute, I used to do that all the time. So I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with that because there was always times where we would do like, you know, I'll pay for this, you pay for this, whatever. It just like evens itself out. But there's some things that you just Venmo each other for where it's like, I'm not going to pay for every single thing in your life. Like you have a full-time job. You can pay for things too.
AJ and I hardly ever Venmo each other for anything.
Yeah, but how much do you actually do? Like, how often are you guys going out and actually doing
We
things?
do plenty of things. What do you mean?
So am I a terrible person for
Before
not just paying for
COVID.
everything?
No, before COVID though, we were out all the time. And instead of Venmoing each other and shit like that, we would just be like, oh, got this one. The next one would be like, oh, got that one or whatever. So it's essentially the same idea. It's just not using Venmo for it.
Right, like it all evens itself out. Like that's what my best friend and I do. We never Venmo each other for anything. It's like, whatever, I'll pay for this, you will pay for something eventually.
Yeah. So I kind of get what they're saying though, because like if you're gonna nickel and dime your significant other, then there's gonna be a problem.
Right, there's a difference between like Venmoing for things and like nickel and diming for things. It's not like, oh, I just bought you coffee, you can Venmo me $3.
I think that's what that tweet meant though, is that for every little thing that they Venmo each other for. Because I know there are people on my Venmo timeline that sometimes I'm like, that's interesting or that's weird. Why are they doing that?
That's also why none of my Venmos are public, because I don't want
Really?
anyone seeing people what I'm Venmoing for. Yeah, every single thing is that I Venmo is private. Because like, why do I want people seeing what I'm Venmoing and who I'm Venmoing?
I guess, but then you ruin all the fun for everybody else.
That's fine by me. You don't need to be seeing my shit.
You're such a fun ruiner.
Yeah,
It's
we
enjoyable.
knew that for a long time.
When there's nothing else on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that, I go on Venmo and I see who's Venmoing each other and who's lying about what they're Venmoing each other for.
You have to be who's lying. You have to be at a serious level of boredom to make it to Venmo. For me, it's like
It's happened.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat stories, which is when I'm really bored. Oh, I missed TikTok in there somewhere, but whatever. But anyway, my point is that Venmo's at the very, very, very bottom of the list.
Venmo's like my fourth choice.
What's number 1, 2, 3?
It would definitely be Instagram, Twitter, and it's probably Venmo. So it's my third choice is Venmo. You really find out so much about the people that are on your Venmo by just stalking what they pay for.
Also, my friends and I just write incredibly inappropriate things that the public just cannot see.
I would never guess that you would ever do such a thing. Can't believe
It's
it.
also like a lot of birthday gifts and what else? Like tipping my barber.
You tip him on Venmo?
Yeah, it's great because I can't tip on my card, so it's either cash or Venmo.
I think that's so smart. So I went to the nail
Right?
salon recently, and when I got my nails done midway through, I was like, oh, fuck. I forgot to bring cash with me. And I normally have cash on me all the time, but I had used it for something else like the day prior. So I had no cash on me. So that place used to not have an ATM for the longest time. And I would have to go like down the street to CVS and buy something and get cash back to then be able to tip these girls. So I asked the nail tech, I was like, can I just like Venmo you my tip? I was like, is that allowed? And she was like, and she looked really uncomfortable about my question. So I was like, that's weird. And she goes, well, we have an ATM now. And I was like, oh, then no problem. I'll just take cash out of the ATM. But it was so weird to me how weird she got about me Venmoing her tip. It's money either way. Why do you care?
I don't know. That's really weird. I've never seen any other place except tips on Venmo, though. The place where I get my hair cut is the only place I've ever seen do it.
I think it's
But
smart.
it makes so much sense. Also, I don't know why they can't add a tip on the credit card. You have to give cash or Venmo. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll just Venmo you.
So technically, when you get tipped on a credit card, I used to try and teach people this all the time when I was a waitress. Whenever anybody would tip me on a credit card, I got taxed for that, and tax is taken out of what you were tipping me. So if the check was $100 and you were tipping me 20% and gave me $20, I was getting taxed on that $20. So at the end of the day, I'm not actually getting $20. You just think you're giving me $20.
We should start Venmoing waiters and waitresses then.
Or just carry cash. Yeah, one or the other.
Right. I mean, I carry cash, but I feel like I'm one of the few people these days that actually carries cash. But I don't ever tip in cash because it's so much easier to just add it to the card.
You should always tip in cash.
Convenience. Give me your Venmo name.
You should always
I'll
tip in
Venmo
cash.
you. I never even think about it. I knew that was a thing, but I always forget. That's the thing. I think
A lot of people
because,
do.
like you were in that situation. Like I've never been I worked at an ice cream place and but they could only tip in cash. So like it doesn't matter. But like every time you tip, you think like, oh, I used to get taxed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like me, I don't think about that because I've never been a
You've
waiter.
never went through it. Yeah, totally. I get that. But I'm educating you. So now remember it and think about it every time. Okay.
I will. I'm pretty sure the last time we went out to eat, we tipped on the card though.
Yeah, we definitely
Went
did.
to that burger place.
Yeah, I didn't have cash.
That's because we're a bunch of assholes, basically.
I do try to carry cash though, like as often as I possibly can, because you never know what's going to happen.
How much cash do you like to have minimum on you?
$50.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My minimum is like $20.
I like 50 because you never know where you're going to be and when you might actually need like $50. Like say you're somewhere that's far away from home and you can't get home because your phone's fucking dead and you have to do the old fashioned taxi cab way. You don't know how much that's going to cost. And if you don't have your cards or something and you left them at home, you just never know. Shit can happen. And I just like to be prepared.
Weird. What are you doing that's going to be your situation where you have no
My phone
credit card,
dies all the
your phone
time.
died and you need to take a taxi home?
My phone dies all the time. I've literally forgot my wallet at home before on multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. Because I take it out to pay for things and to buy things. Like most recently, I went crazy for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Small Business Saturday and everything. I bought so many things online that I kept taking my wallet out of my purse. And if I don't know and remember, hey, put that back in your purse, I leave the house with my purse thinking it's in there and it's not.
See, I always have my wallet with me. I don't know any time that I've ever forgotten my wallet because it always goes in whatever pair of pants that I'm wearing. I never just like keep it in a pair of pants. When I get home, I take it out of my pants and I put it on usually my coffee table.
Mm-hmm. It's in the same
So
spot every day.
Right, it's a lot harder for me to forget it. Do you want to know the strangest thing in the entire world? Okay, two things. One, I'm so proud of myself because I didn't buy a single thing for Black Friday or Small Business, whatever, of Saturday or Cyber Monday or whatever all these days are. I didn't buy anything. And if you know me, I buy a lot of shit, but I didn't buy a single thing. And I was
So are you
very proud of
not
myself.
buying Christmas gifts this year?
Well, I wasn't thinking ahead and definitely should have bought a lot of things.
You're a dumbass. Oh my
But
God.
So many of the sales
This
are
is why
such
you're always
shit anyway.
broke. No, that's not
know.
even true. This is why you're broke
Yes,
because
it
you
is.
don't think about these things.
Okay, so a lot of places will raise
Oh
the
my
price
God.
and then they're like, oh, it's 50% off, but it's not really 50% off because the day before it was 50% off. That was the full price was 50% off.
No, you're being cynical, and that's literally not what happens all the time.
It is not
It's
to a
not.
lot of places, but there's places that especially I find like clothing places like J. Crew I shop at a lot. They always have some sort of sale. So their Black Friday sale is not anything crazy. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
You stick to it, but you lost out on great sales by not
also-
shopping for Christmas presents during
Hanukkah.
this time. Or Hanukkah presents. I always fuck that up, and that's very inconsiderate of me, and I apologize. But I always
okay.
mess that up.
Everyone
You're my
does it.
only Jewish friend.
Oh, I'm so honored.
I have no other Jew friends.
That's weird.
I don't know. I grew up
There's
in an
not a
area
lot of-
where not many people are Jewish.
Yeah. My town was like 75% Jewish.
So different, the lives that we've lived. So I just honestly forget, and it's fucked up. I'm going to do better.
Okay.
You
I'll
also,
start tipping
though.
in cash.
What? Okay, great. We're both going to be better people. You're going to tip in cash. I'm going to remember that you're Jewish. And that you celebrate Hanukkah, not Christmas.
You're so considerate.
But I will say that I have asked you, and I think I've even asked you on this podcast, to explain specific Jewish holidays to me, and you can't do it. So you're not even good at being Jewish, so it's really not my fault that I forget.
I'm really bad, but I don't celebrate Christmas.
Okay, I'm going to be better. Promise. Definitely double promise.
We can both work on being better people.
Wait, so then you get like 8 days of gifts or something like that, right? What is it?
No, we used to do that when I was little. Hanukkah's 8 nights. And we used to get 8 nights of presents when I was little, and we would do like one big present and then like 7 little presents, like really little presents. And now we just do like one present per person in my family because there's, now I have like a sister-in-law and a niece and a nephew. So like everybody gets each other one thing. Yeah. But there's people with huge families that celebrate Christmas and everybody gets each other like a million things. My family's just not like that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that, right? Like everybody likes to get things, but nobody wants to buy so many different things for so many different people.
Except for
There's
me,
so
I
many
love
people
buying
in
gifts.
life. But how many people are you buying multiple gifts for?
Only like my mom, my dad, my brother, and AJ. They get multiple gifts.
How many do you buy per person?
It depends. I normally just do it. I get an idea of what I want to spend, and then whatever makes out that amount of money is just however many gifts they get. Like everybody gets the same amount pretty much spent on them. For instance, this year, everyone got like around $100 is what I spent on each person. Like my brother, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, and AJ. And that's just the way that it goes.
That's an interesting way of doing it because I usually just try and find things that I think they would like. And then if it's around what I want to spend, then I'll get that. But my family is so difficult to shop for.
Same.
Because my brother and my dad, well, my brother mainly, and my sister will buy things for themselves if they want it, right? Like I'm in the same way.
Yeah, because we're all adults now, so we don't wait for gifts.
Right.
We just buy what we need.
And then anything that I buy for my mom, I've talked about this before. I'm sure I said this last year. Anything that I buy for my mom, she doesn't use it.
Yep.
Even if it's something that she really would love, which I do all the time and I put a lot of thought into it, never uses it.
I really think that's just a mom thing.
It's so annoying. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to buy you because you're not going to use whatever I get and it's just a waste of money.
My mom will either return what I get her, or if it's a gift card or something like that, she'll hold on to it. And then a year later be like, oh, so I have this gift card if you just want to use it. And I'm like, I'm the one that got you that gift card. What do you mean? She's like, well, I just never got around to using it. And I just figured maybe you could use it. And I'm like, great. So I bought myself a Christmas gift. Awesome.
I think this is one of those moments where you and I are recording an episode and we come up with a brilliant idea. And this is one of those brilliant ideas. We need a gift service for people like that who don't use gift cards and are impossible to shop for. There's got to be something that you can give someone that they have to use and they will use. That's the same thing. But I don't know what it is, but there's got to be something.
I have no idea what that could possibly be, Jake.
No, I have no idea either.
Because this is the problem. Everybody's so different. Everybody has different things that they're into, Like what you would buy your mom, I probably wouldn't buy my mom, and vice versa, because they're two different people. So it's just one of those frustrating, annoying things that we have to deal with on the holidays, added to all the other frustrating and annoying things we have to deal with during the holidays.
I just literally have no idea what to get anyone in my family this year. Like, not a single person. Even my niece and nephew.
Even your niece and nephew?
My niece is like 2 and she has no idea who I am still because I don't see her enough. And my nephew changes what he likes every freaking day. So I'm just so lost this year. And I think that's really why I didn't buy anything for Black Friday because I don't know what to get anyone.
Well, I got all of my gifts done. And I shopped mostly small businesses this year.
That's
as
nice.
many as I possibly could.
Or I should just donate to places in their names because that way it's doing something good for the world and I don't have to worry about them using it or liking it or appreciating it because it doesn't fucking matter because it's a good thing.
I one year for my mom's, actually I think it was for Christmas. 1 year for Christmas, I donated money to an Alzheimer's research fund. I forget which one it was, but I donated money to it in my grandma's name for my mom because my grandma had Alzheimer's. And my mom literally bawled her eyes out and loved it so much, more than anything that I've ever gotten her. So the donation idea is a pretty good one.
But then I have to get my niece and my nephew a physical thing because...
Of course.
Your 2-year-old niece, I donated to American Heart Association.
Even though you have no idea what a heart even is right now.
She doesn't even know who I am. Like, what does it matter what I get her?
Well, when you're 2, it's easy. Buy her a massive, big, huge stuffed animal. It's always a classic go-to.
Right, and that'll really piss my brother off, so that's actually a really good idea. Like, whatever I get her just has to piss him off. And she's going to love it.
I think she'll love it. Your nephew, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just so lost. I'm not alone. There's got to be somebody else out there. If you have an idea of what to get somebody who you have no idea what to get them, please send us a text message, 201-588-5139, because I need help. And we have time. Although Hanukkah's in like 12 days, so I don't have that much time.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, it's before Christmas.
Yeah, it's always such different times, and it's so annoying because, one, I didn't even know when it was until like yesterday.
Solid.
And so now that we're talking about this and
start.
I realize that it's so close, I have to find something ASAP.
Like 3 days ago, you should have found something.
Yeah, and then I have my sister-in-law. Like, I don't know what the fuck to get her. She likes to work out. I can get her something workout. I don't know.
Yeah, get her something workout related. Buy her like a gift card to Fabletics or something.
Writing that down. Great idea.
I'm pretty sure I can tell you what to get every single person in your family right now.
Great. We're going to do that after this podcast. And I'm going to get everything that you suggest.
I had some people reach out to me and tell me that they ordered things from the small businesses that I posted the other day. So that's really freaking cool.
That's awesome.
Love that.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Gotta
I need to check out your friend. What's her name? Lissy? She was with the cool shirts, and then my small business was the cookies.
Yes. Which I'm definitely going to order Christmas cookies.
Are our special guests on the line, or are we still waiting for them?
No, we are waiting for them.
Did you send them the link?
I did, sir.
They're late.
Are you
They
surprised?
4 minutes ago.
Well, they're doing something. Clearly.
They texted me and said, "Do we drink on this podcast?"
Totally acceptable.
I feel like I need to go get a drink for this because we're going to need it.
So we actually now have you on Carla Marie's gigantic TV.
Oh, that's
Wow,
so
you guys
cool.
I just wanted to say thank you for decorating your house for this occasion. I really like it. It looks really nice.
Thanks.
Yes. I brought a menorah in here, but then Carla Marie got rid of it, so I don't know. That was going to be specifically for you.
We were just talking about how Ricky never remembers that I'm Jewish, so thank you
I
for
forget
remembering that I'm Jewish.
every year. I ask him about his Christmas gifts and his Christmas plans, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not right.
Carla Marie today asked me if one of our friends was fully Jewish or just half Jewish, and I was like,
That's what I asked about Jake too.
I don't know.
Turns out he's fully Jewish.
Which half? Top or bottom?
bottom half.
You're such a loser.
So we have to introduce our guests.
Hello.
Since people don't know who they are.
You let them introduce. You don't.
Yeah, I
Tell
was just saying hello so that people know that we're guests.
Well, it's Carla Marie and Anthony. And if you followed literally anything that Jake and I have ever done in our lives, you definitely know who Carla Marie and Anthony are because we've been attached to them since it feels like forever now at this point.
You know what I did actually, and I have to pull a screenshot of this, but recently, stop fucking touching me.
It's too far from your
It's
mouth.
not too far from my mouth. They can hear me just fine. My levels are louder than yours. I'm looking at it.
Sounds weird.
She does that all the time. We'll be in the middle of recording and she'll be like,
Well, he doesn't. Hey, Dick.
Shove the mic right in your
Anyway.
mouth.
Anyway, what I was doing the other day, because I'm a complete loser and a little bit psychotic, is I was clearing out a lot of my tweets. Like I was just going through all of my tweets, and anything that didn't need to be there anymore, I was deleting. Things about live tweeting sports, games. And I found a retweet of Jake from 2014.
Oh,
Jake said he was
man.
driving around Philadelphia listening to Saturday Night Online Live, which I used to work on, and I was doing an interview at the time. And he tweeted about it, so I still have that tweet. That was one of the ones that made it through.
Oh.
That might have been when we first met.
I think it was.
You
I
were
think
still
you
in
had just
college.
started interning.
Yeah, because I graduated in 2015, so we probably had met by that point. So I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tweet it at Anthony. Maybe he'll see me." And then now you still hate me.
Ew,
10
what a
years later.
loser.
Well, I'm the loser that thought
Carla
it was.
Marie.
I got sentimental about it, and I left it out. Of all the other tweets I deleted, I left that one.
That's
so
so
I think
nice.
that's cute.
I'm so honored.
look at
That
that.
is cute.
But yeah,
So-
please keep going with the introduction because I want to hear more about us.
Oh yeah.
Tell us.
Yeah, that was the
Tell
whole
me about
introduction.
me.
Tell,
Go ahead,
I mean,
Jake,
if you
take it
don't
away.
know more, about them, then I don't really know.
Oh my God. Well, Carla Marie and Anthony, used to work for Elvis Duran when
How much
we
are we going to
interned.
introduce them? We already.
I'm just going to tell them what they do
This
now.
whole
Can you
thing an
listen?
introduction of Carla Marie and Anthony.
The whole point is to tell them what they're doing now because that's an integral part as to what we're talking about.
That is actually
It's
true. It's
true.
pretty important.
That's very true.
Not just for us, but for you in the moment.
Yeah, leave it up to me, Jake. I got this covered. Don't worry. So Carla Marie and Anthony had their own show in Seattle. They got let go. Now they do their own Twitch show. Twitch show? Is that the proper way to say that? Okay,
Show
Twitch
on Twitch.
Okay, show on Twitch. They do their own show on Twitch now. And they're here to talk about a really exciting thing that we're all going to do together.
Oh man, are we gonna butcher this though?
Probably, because I'm not going to
Yes.
say the name of it.
Well, I decided that I'm gonna call this the collaboration no one's been waiting for. And
Okay, I like that.
who thinks they can nail the title?
I'm not doing it.
I'll do it because I actually
Okay,
practiced today.
Did you write it down?
Oh,
I
definitely did
practiced
not
it like
practice.
4 times. So it's going to be called the hopefully not so awkward virtual holiday extravaganza.
What?
Well done.
Wait, and then wait,
wait.
there's like the end part too. Is it presented
that's
by presented
Yes.
by the Carla Marie and Anthony show and 20 somethings doing nothing podcast?
Wow.
Nailed it.
Well
That
done.
was really good.
Boom.
I
So-
like that you took a break. You took like a safety break in the middle of the title to make sure you
I
knew
had
Because
to
you
it,
make
forgot.
sure.
but you kept going.
The hopefully not so awkward virtual holiday extravaganza?
Extravaganza.
Okay, so what are we doing? That is the big question. What is happening?
We're hosting a virtual holiday party between the 4 of us. And
I think this
it's
is
going to
actually
be
a really great
very
idea.
fun.
What
No,
date
it's
did we
such a
decide?
good idea.
December
I don't
10th?
know.
December 10th.
Yes.
At what time?
Oh, that's
8:30
soon.
p.m. Eastern?
Yes.
Yes.
8:30 p.m. Eastern time.
And
December
everyone
10th.
needs to come festive, whether
Yeah.
you are us or watching from home. You come festive, whatever festive means to you, whether you're half Jewish, full Jewish, not Jewish. Come festive. Bring a drink.
Wherever you land on the Jewish spectrum, the Hebrew spectrum.
Bring a drink. Bring a present for yourself. I think we're sending each other gifts.
Yes,
Yes.
one person already has a gift purchased
Well, maybe.
for them. Well, we think it's purchased. We are waiting for confirmation.
What? That sounds
What?
scary.
It's 2020. Don't you get instant confirmation?
Yeah, but not in this world.
Oh.
I'm so afraid
with-
for whoever's
I'm
gift
so
this is.
afraid.
Not with this specific good or service that we are requesting.
Oh God.
Okay.
Service?
We're sending a stripper.
Well, I already bought my gift for the person that I was supposed to, so I'm ready and set to go.
I
Okay,
sent Ricky
what?
my gift.
No, you don't, jerk.
Which defeats the purpose of this, but that's fine.
Are you guys? Wait, you didn't have Ricky.
No.
I thought we were
What?
supposed to buy you guys gifts and you buy us gifts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
he
just
just
making
sent
sure.
to me the gift that he had picked for whoever it's supposed to go to.
Oh,
Yeah. So I sent Ricky the gift, and then she sent me the gift that she got, and I was like, shit, I need to step up my game. So
Ooh.
I'm not gonna get the gift that I was gonna get.
You're not gonna
because
get the
her
gift
is a
anymore?
lot better. No, I can't. Your gift can't be that much better. Mine.
I
It's
thought
still
we
gonna
were
be
doing
better.
Funny. Are we doing funny gifts or good gifts?
It's mine's a funny gift. So.
Okay. Well, did we ever set a price range?
No, it
we
could
didn't
be
do that, right?
$300. It could
Yeah,
be
we didn't really
10.
do that.
I
But
thought we
3 of
said
the 4 of us are
$20.
unemployed, so
Yeah. We can make the cap like
75%
$30.
of this- yeah, 75%
so
of
are
this
you-
extravaganza is broke.
Are you expecting me to spend more because I'm employed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
That's how it
that's only
works.
appropriate.
It's literally
I
how
think
it
it's
works.
appropriate, right?
I mean, yeah.
Wear the charity case. You're the guy
You're
with
the
the
charity
hotshot
case.
job.
Let's
You
go.
know?
'cause
Yeah,
I'm
I think
gonna go back
actually-
to charity.
Jake should be buying all of us gifts.
Yeah. Are
I
you
agree.
sending us wine?
I can. I don't know why we didn't think of that.
No, what should we all? Now, I don't normally drink wine.
No, you
What?
will though for
But
this
if we
because
were
Well,
it's
now
gonna be
you do.
sponsored. It's sponsored.
Okay. So how about this? I will drink wine at Jake's choosing, but we've started this new thing because we are hosting this on our Twitch channel, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
so
we forgot about that part.
it'll be twitch.tv/Carla Marie and Anthony. That's where you can find it. If you're already on Twitch, just search Carla Marie and Anthony. We pop up. And in case you're wondering, we have the little verified purple badge, so that's how you know it's
Hell
us.
yeah.
Oh.
Y'all are so cool.
What we started is we have this little cup that's on the screen as we're doing the show. Ricky has seen this. I don't know if you've
Yep.
seen it yet, Jake.
No, Jake doesn't
And-
watch the show.
The cup.
He's the
every
worst
time
friend.
Someone, Every time someone
I've
follows
watched.
us or subscribes to the channel or gives us or donates some bits or whatever it happens to be, anytime people take certain actions, this cup fills up with little like
Toys.
emojis and toys and stuff. When that cup fills up during the show, I now take a shot. So this morning I took 2 shots. So I will agree to drink wine with Jake if everyone does the same thing with a shot. Maybe we
Okay.
have a festive shot.
Yeah, we could do blowjob
Okay.
shots.
That's not festive. What kind of Christmas do you celebrate? You sicko.
You have to take them with your hands behind your back. You ever
The
do it?
gift that just keeps on giving.
No, the blowjob shot though is like the actual shot. Like what's in a blowjob shot?
I don't know.
Well,
Wow.
the blowjob
Just
shot that I
setting
remember
myself
taking
up.
when I turned 21 was like creamy and had whipped cream on top of
Yeah.
it. And you have to do it like your arms behind your back and your whole mouth around it and take the shot.
I will say, Ricky, they are the same blowjob shots you took at 21. They haven't changed.
Okay. Well, actually,
They're
so
gross.
and we're gonna go back to the shots in a second.
All
'Cause
right.
I have an idea for the shot, but
It looks a little like Santa.
Speaking of, that's weird. Speaking of blowjob shots that do not look like Santa Claus, has anyone? I know Carla Marie. I think you've been there. Been to Barcelona Bar in New York City.
Yes.
No.
Have either
Yeah,
of you
you
been
said
there?
that.
So Barcelona Bar, we've talked about it, I think, once or twice on our show. It's a bar in Manhattan that has basically just shots. Like their specialty is their book of shots, and they're all themed. And you can take, it's basically the upgraded blowjob shot. It's called the Monica Lewinsky, and you take it the same way you take a blowjob shot, but as you're taking it, the bartender sprays you with the water gun that he has behind.
That's
It's
hilarious.
fantastic. It is, but it's fantastic. Like they've got a Ninja Turtle shot.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
And you have to take that with 4 total people, and they give you the Ninja Turtle weapons, and each shot is a different color. So if you're
Oh,
purple,
that's
you
so
get like the
cool.
staff like Donatello. They've got a Harry Potter shot where they put a hat on you.
That is so
when
cool.
things are normal again and bars are fully open, that's a bar everyone needs to go to. Hopefully it's still open. I think it is.
I don't know.
I'm
think we
turning
started
this
so
episode
recently.
I'm turning this episode into a drinking game where I'm taking a shot every time somebody has said blowjob in the last 10 minutes.
You'd be dead. You'd actually be dead already.
I'm
Okay,
already
so-
dead.
There's a shot we used to do on ski trips with a bunch of my friends, and it was basically not a
Blowjob
blowjob shot. It was Rumple Mints.
Oh,
it was
God.
Rumple Mints and chocolate syrup. So you would drink the Rumple Mints. It was called, I think, a York peppermint patty shot. You would
Okay.
drink the Rumple Mints,
Oh,
and
thank
then you
you.
would take the chocolate syrup like to the face, and you shake it all around, and you drink it.
Oh,
Okay,
you
no.
shake
think
it in
that's
your
what-
mouth?
Yeah.
Ew.
And I think that's what we should do.
No, okay, this is what's in a blowjob shot. Half an ounce of amaretto, 1/5 an ounce of Irish cream liqueur, and then whipped cream.
Oh, that's it?
We're not doing that one.
I remember it
There's,
being
like, nothing
creamy.
in it. We can do a blowjob shot without. I don't know why we're starting the blowjob shots, but we could do a blowjob shot style of any shot where we just don't use our
Or
hands.
just like where you just deep throat the shot glass.
I'm trying to
Here's
kill
my
it.
plan. BYOB, bring your own blowjob. Shot.
I always do. I wanted a festive shot, and you guys are talking about blowjobs.
Can you? Oh,
can
you
make it
can't.
festive.
Oh, can I get?
Oh,
I have my cup.
Your cup?
I was gonna show my festive cup.
Okay, go do it. I have a cat on my lap. You obviously can't see this if you're listening to the podcast.
She's
But
so
Carla Marie's
comfy.
cat Max, anytime I sit down on this couch, he will. Oh, now she's leaving because she saw Carla Marie get up. We have a game that we play now. Every time I show up and I sit on this couch, I start a timer to see how long it will take Max to jump on my lap. The fastest it's been is 45 seconds.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Like, it's weird. It's like clockwork. I sit down.
Oh, I love that. Is that T-Rex with a freaking Santa hat?
Yeah, so you see all these basic bitches going to these pop-up
Yes!
bars like Jake went to this weekend? Yeah, I
Yeah,
had the actual
is that
cup
from-
from the bar. I didn't steal
Is that
it.
from
Which
the bar
means
that I
you're the
went
most-
to?
Yeah, my friend's boyfriend bought it like the night. I think it was one of the first nights I met him. I think he wanted to impress me, so he bought the two of us a cup.
Which
Wait.
means you're the most basic of bitches.
I love that. I have a
right,
big
right.
Santa mug that I stole from a bar that had festive drinks, and I just shoved it in my purse because I was like, "You're coming with me, sir."
Yeah, I'm drinking wine out
Yeah,
of this,
you know,
Jake. So
they charge like $18 for that at the bar.
yeah.
Just for the cup, not for the drink in the cup.
It's a ripoff, but it's great. Use it for our fantastic extravaganza that
I
we're
don't
gonna
know-
have.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. So Jake is gonna send which wine company is gonna sponsor this.
Yeah.
for several now.
And how much are we getting
Well,
paid by
first
this
of
wine
all,
company?
If I'm
us,
sending
we're
wine,
poor.
if I'm sending wine, I'm paying for it. So I think we should just make
Why?
our own drinks. Because they do not want to sponsor the not so hopefully awkward virtual holiday extravaganza.
Why not?
We need to get the name right first.
The hopefully not so
awkward.
awkward virtually
Virtual
Nope.
holiday extravaganza.
Presented
by Carla Marie
by.
and Anthony.
and
Is it the and?
yeah, the Carla Marie and Anthony show and the 20-somethings.
God, this is already a disaster. And it's on December 10th, correct? What day of the
Yeah.
week is that? A Thursday?
Thursday night.
Okay.
Third
We're expecting everyone, if you show up to this Twitch stream, to be festive yourself,
We're
to have a drink
expecting
yourself.
thousands of people to be there, but the best part is you'll be in your own home, so you won't feel not safe.
Yeah. And you're not on the Zoom call. Maybe we do have an option to bring in phone calls and stuff. So we could do that if we wanted to. We could do it
Sounds
live.
fun.
Maybe people can shout out some birthday wishes. Not birthday. Well, birthday for baby Jesus. But holiday wishes. That's what it is. It's baby
I thought you were
Jesus'
going to say
birthday.
Baby Jake.
No, not baby Jake.
I thought that's
he's
where it
dead.
was going to.
He died a long time ago.
Oh
Baby
my
Jake or
God.
Jesus?
This
Both.
would be his 2054th birthday, I believe.
Why do you even
I
know
don't
that?
understand that.
Why
How
do you
the
know
earth,
that?
how we're in year 2020, but Jesus was here for all the years before we
Yeah,
were planets. Earth.
What?
Because there was years before there was years. At what point was year 0?
So year 0.
Who picked that
okay,
one?
so here's my understanding, and I could be wrong.
I think we should start from 0 now.
Guys, here's my understanding of it.
Agreed.
So history before the birth of
BC.
Christ,
Okay.
is BC, right? So that's why it goes backwards. So the year like 100 AD was
After.
100 BC was right before Jesus died, 100 years or before he was born, right?
But what? Okay.
Then you have AD,
He has no idea what
which
he's
is
After
after his death. The 33 years in between they're neither.
No.
There were 33
no,
Yes.
What?
There
So
were
what year is
33
it
years.
then? Because then it's actually 20, not 20.
No. What are you talking about?
No,
It is
who started
2020
this
after
counting
death.
So you're
system?
saying there's 33 years that are unaccounted for?
Unaccounted
No,
for.
'cause he
Yeah,
was
they are
alive.
accounted for. There's a different name for
No, he
them.
wasn't. Oh.
Look it up. Someone with your
Because Jesus
my
was
phone
alive
nearby.
at that time.
He was living. Those were like the
Yes.
glory years.
When he was
Those were the-
alive. Glory
Those were
years.
No,
The
no.
good old
Those
days.
were the good old days. is what I was going to say. You took my joke. You
Did
knew
you
it.
not hit me with a glass mug?
Hold on. Considering everyone keeps saying we're going to use BC now for before COVID,
Yeah, before Corona.
why
That's fine.
don't we start over now? Like next year, instead of being 2021, should just be 1.
No, we have to have 33 years in between that
Yeah.
are unaccounted
Fine.
for.
Okay, right.
Well, listen, we have the 3 years possibly that's going to take to get through this whole Corona thing.
Yeah.
So maybe. Did anyone look up what those 33 years are called? People are probably doing it in their
I
cars
think
right
it's
now
the
as they're
good old
listening.
days. No one drives
I
anywhere.
think it's
What
the
about-
good. Imagine you Google
No
the
one drives.
33 years that Jesus is alive, and it just comes up the
loser.
good old days.
So, and I know I butchered it because we're all talking, but
Oh,
my understanding.
Deacon.
What? No, my understanding was the 33 years between, and that's how we got to this was I said it would have been Jesus's 2053rd birthday because we're in 2020.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So then you add the 33 years of his life, and that brings you to 2053, correct?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually right, but it makes sense.
I
So
just
while
love
he was
finding
alive-
the things that.
What was it
There
called?
was no years. I don't know. It just says
It
he
has
was
to be- it has to
alive
be
for
called
33
something.
years.
In the last 2,000 years, we had to have named it once. We name everything.
Jesus time.
But who?
JT?
JT.
What about J? What if it was DJ, like during Jesus,
Oh.
right? So
Commonly referred to DD, which is during Domini. Or
during life,
Or Domini. Dominos. Dominoes.
DL.
during Domino's.
DL.
He was a big 555 guy. Pizza deal.
Do you think you put?
Oh my
toppings on
God.
pizza?
So now I'm in the comments of this website. And someone's first comment, how about it's called Never, the fictional character Jesus, and is a blah, 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 whatever.
Oh,
no, Jesus.
God.
There is proof that he lived.
I know, but You got to get
That's-
into
Yeah,
the
well,
comments.
people don't believe proof of things that are actually
That's
happening
true.
now. So,
Yeah, solid point. People are stupid. What are you going to do about it?
well, we need to move on
what
with
are
our
we-
lives right now. But we're
Yeah.
very excited for this not so
that
awkward
was so
holiday
aggressive.
extravaganza. And I hope that everyone joins us, and we're excited that
Jesus
you guys
Jewish?
are joining us. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So why was
I'm
she
trying
so
to
mad?
end this. I'm done talking about Jesus.
He's literally the worst.
Well-
Actually, they can even stay for the next topic.
Oh,
What
Well,
is the
I
next
think we
topic?
need to skip that topic.
What do you mean we have to skip that
I
topic?
want it. Hold on.
This
Guys,
podcast
I
is
want
gonna
to
be like
decide if
17
I want
hours
to
if
be
we do
here
that
for the.
topic.
hold on. This is their podcast.
Yeah, but they asked us to be here. Therefore, we're more important at the moment.
Well, I
It's like
wanted
when you
to
have a guest in
know.
your home.
I wanted to know when Jake found out that the big guy wasn't real.
Oh,
Ooh, I don't even talk about that.
me neither.
I thought we were gonna give a warning.
Yeah, well, that's the warning.
Well, the big guy.
The big guy.
Jesus.
The big
King
guy.
Kong.
Jesus.
King Kong. Yeah. When did
Could
you
be
find out
anyone.
that King Kong was not a real character?
Well, Jake,
Yeah.
I just assumed you always knew this.
No, I think we've talked about this before, and I think we called my mom last year. I don't remember ever not knowing.
So you
What do you-
never thought that the thing that we're
So you
talking
just
about
found
was
out.
real?
Or you just found out now?
I never thought that the big guy was real. I just found out now. No, I never thought it was a thing because the big guy never came to my house.
Okay.
So there was never any sort of like, oh.
Wait, did you just think that he didn't like you?
It would have been a reasonable thought.
It's like
No, my
actually
mom
not
must have
funny.
told me.
Maybe Jake just thought he was bad all year, every year.
I didn't get
And that's
anything
why.
though. It wasn't
Yeah.
that I didn't.
Not
I
even
didn't
coal,
like get
huh?
coal. No, that's how you know.
Well, that's not that
really
part's not true. You don't get
messed
cold.
up.
You just don't get anything.
Well, my mom ruined it for me when I was very young. I was probably like 5.
How?
Do you
There
remember
were-
that?
By accident, there were a bunch of Toys R Us bags right behind the
Oh,
tree. And I put 2 and 2 together, and I was just kind of like, I'm a little confused why that's there. And she tried
do
to
you
cover it
remember
up.
this?
It just didn't work. Yeah. And I was the horrible kid who told all the other kids.
Oh, that I don't doubt
did.
that.
You
at
were
all.
that kid. You
Yeah.
I
would
was
be,
that
Ricki.
kid. Yep.
So
I was that
I
kid.
feel like I would be, but I wasn't.
If I can't believe in the big guy, then nobody can.
And of course, we are talking about King Kong,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
King Kong.
the big guy.
From the movie
So-
King Kong.
Yes.
No one ever has till this day in my life told me. Like
Really?
my mom has,
Oh,
okay,
you
let
live
me-
one of
don't
those
I don't doubt that
families.
I don't doubt that because Carla Marie and her sister still call their parents mommy and daddy.
Okay.
So that doesn't surprise me one
not
bit.
to their face. Like when I'm talking
What?
about them.
That's
no,
even
I'm
weirder.
not like I'm not like, hey mommy, what's up? It's mom. But when I'm talking to my sister, it's did you talk to mommy today?
Yeah, have you talked to mommy?
All right, that's not what this is about. We'll can do that next topic. This is about the big guy. So last year, I am now 32 years old. I guess this
Ugh,
would be
gross.
my 33rd Christmas then. Last Christmas was the first time that the big guy brought the gifts out before I went to bed.
Ah.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow, you're
Wow.
so old for that to be the first
Yeah, that's-
time.
That is a little ridiculous.
Sometimes
what?
they just wanted you to believe forever.
Oh, you have a reminder.
Do you hear my Google Home talking?
Yes.
No.
What's your
What is it
reminder?
reminding you to do? Smother
know.
Anthony while he's sleeping?
Listen,
Wow.
You want to get into that? Because it might actually be the reminder. I'm telling you right now, at the point of recording this podcast, Anthony has lived in my home for 1 week and 12 hours, and I kind of want to kill him a little bit.
I don't even want to
Why?
be here
What's-
anymore.
What's the most annoying thing that he's done?
He
Nothing.
leaves the lights on everywhere he goes. I swear to God, he's afraid of the dark. He brought a nightlight here, and he
did.
puts it on every night in the hallway. He puts on lights everywhere. There's probably lights on upstairs right now. It drives me bonkers.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, Carla Marie.
I feel like I'm in a
And I'm gonna
therapy
tell you
session.
why.
We're gonna
sitting on the couch.
invoice you for this therapy session.
No. I'm gonna explain why I'm so thrilled that you brought that up, Carla Marie. Because tomorrow, well, this will have aired already, but I've got a whole list of things that I don't appreciate necessarily about living in Carla Marie's home, and I'm going to go through those. I'm going to go through those tomorrow during our show. But if you're watching this, twitch.tv/Carla Marie and Anthony for the full list. Two things on the list. Number one is I spent the first 6 days living here being yelled at by Carla Marie because, yes, I did leave lights on. But then yesterday, as I was leaving my bedroom, did the Zoom get updated? Is that what just popped up on the screen?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So yesterday, as I was leaving my bedroom, yes, I feel like a little kid when I say that.
It's funny.
I walked by the bathroom, and what did I see? Somebody left the lights on after yelling at me for 6 days for
my house.
leaving lights on.
Wow.
Secondly, the reason I use the nightlight and I don't like, by the way, the nightlight's not where I sleep. It's in the fucking hallway. Right? And the reason I have it there is because Carla Marie has successfully booby-trapped this house. There's a cat couch in the hallway. There's paintings on the floor in the hallway. There's a fan just thrown about randomly. And I'm not comfortable with navigating this place in the dark yet because I'm still new. So I need lights on to navigate this booby-trapped house.
He's not wrong.
Currently, there is a cat carrying case. There is a cat carrying case directly in the middle of the walkway. Ricki, you're familiar with this.
This doesn't surprise me at all.
As you would get from her couch to her kitchen, there is just a cat carrying case there on the floor.
Carla Marie!
Oh, that's a hazard.
So if you're asking why I leave lights on in this house, it's because it is thoroughly booby-trapped. I would at least stub
Shit
my
everywhere.
toe severely. At best, at worst, break my leg walking through this place.
Well, see, normally when you're in an apartment, there's nobody to leave stuff around, right? Because your landlord is your roommate, but my landlord's not leaving shit in my hallway. So if you were to stub your toe or have some sort of medical expense because of something she left around, that's got to come out of your rent.
Ooh.
He's got to have renter's insurance for that, I think.
I need to have a lease for that to be a thing.
No, because when I lived in my apartment building, I had to get renter's insurance.
How do I get insurance from damages caused by my landlord? Because that's actually what I think I need at the moment.
That's hilarious. The other
We're
day,
gonna
I was,
find both of you on like, what is it, Judge Judy or some
People's
shit?
Court? Yeah.
It's gonna
No,
happen.
what is it? Dateline?
Yeah.
Or some murders.
Where the woman murders the guy in every single episode?
So the other night, I am laying in bed and I hear like a bark, and I go, "Aunt?" And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "What was that?" And he goes,
What? I don't know where this is going.
he goes, "I dropped something on my foot." And I said,
Oh, so did you make like a squeak noise?
"I said, why did I hear it?"
Well, I don't know what you're saying.
No one has. Hold on. Breathe. Breathe, Carla Marie. She's actually crying. You can't see it because we're not in HD right now, but
Dead ass. I said, "Why did I hear a dog?"
you'd be the worst damn comedian of all time.
And he goes, "Well, I was trying not to make a noise, but I still did."
Oh, that day. Yeah. It did. I
Wait, it
tried
took you
to
that
not
long of
yell.
the story to figure out what she was talking about?
What the fuck? I don't know. But yeah, I dropped something on my foot and I tried not to make noise, but in not trying to make noise, apparently I just sounded like a dog. Like, it happens.
Oh.
Why is there a dog in here?
That was a great story.
Man,
I'm
that-
so
that
excited
story
for
was
this
not
holiday
as funny.
extravaganza.
Wait, so what shot are we doing during this?
Well, I think we have to find a festive one.
Okay.
I thought we had a
Which is not-
bartender. Didn't we have a bartender?
That's gonna be
Oh.
the next time we do that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna work out. So if we have
That's
another
fine.
extravaganza, like we could do a Valentine's Day extravaganza.
Let's
or,
do it.
St. Patrick's Day extravaganza, because we're still
Ooh.
not gonna be doing a lot during those times.
Arbor Day?
See,
Arbor Day
What the
extravaganza.
fuck?
Isn't that just
Yep.
Earth Day?
No,
No, I think
trees.
those are two different days. Earth Day is for the full Earth. Arbor Day is just for trees.
It's not. I googled festive Christmas shit.
Shit.
Are you high? Are you
What are you
okay right now?
Whatever drugs you guys are on, I want all of them.
Like,
I'm on
please
0.
send that as the gift. The drugs you're on.
All
I
right.
think Carla Marie exchanged her human food for catnip with her cats.
Santa panties recipe shot.
What a-
Love the sound
Santa-
of that.
Do we know for sure that Santa even wears panties? That's assuming a lot.
No, he definitely free balls it.
You know what? These
I would.
blogs, these food blogs that make you scroll through their
Oh my
entire
God.
life story to get
I
to the recipe.
hate that. My husband and I love to bake this on Thursday mornings. I'm like, I don't give a shit about your husband. You just tell me how
Give
the
me
fuck to make it.
ingredients. This doesn't even have the ingredients. Oh, this
Jake, when's the last
website
time
is
you even
called-
cooked anything?
Like, Thanksgiving.
Okay, that was.
I made sweet potato casserole from scratch, and it was
Wow.
delicious and like 90% butter.
It always makes it good. Though.
Can't go wrong.
It was good.
This
All right,
website
what's
is
in
called.
Santa's panties?
Hold on.
Yeah.
The website is called Seduction in the Kitchen, and I don't think they even have the recipe. It's just reading.
Ugh, who does that?
Great.
Oh no, it's all things. Okay, tipsy bartender layered shot, rum chata we could do.
Ugh, that's so
Ronchada's
gross.
festive. It is pretty nasty, but it's
So
festive.
no one
well,
likes
it's
my
delicious,
peppermint
but-
schnapps. I think it was peppermint schnapps and chocolate syrup. No one
No,
likes that
I
idea?
hate mint.
Well, no. See, this is the thing. Everybody knows, except for Carla Marie. She's the only one that doesn't know this. When you take a shot, you don't leave it in your mouth.
Yeah, well,
So
Carla
that
Marie takes
sounds
14 minutes.
miserable.
Let's just do
Yeah.
like straight tequila shots then,
No, we're not doing tequila.
with some
Okay.
peppermint schnapps, and then it
All
becomes
right, I
festive.
will.
Mix it all together.
I will look for a fun, festive drink and shot recipe,
Okay.
so that
Love it.
we can have that, and people next week can do it for their shopping, and they can do it.
Is this being sponsored by a wine company though? I need to get.
No, he
No,
said
it's
no.
not.
No.
It's not being sponsored by one company.
Okay.
I mean, how we're influencers, and we know someone who works for a wine company. We can't even be influenced.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
I don't think that's how that works though. I don't think they're supposed to influence us. You said that wrong.
No, we're supposed to influence them.
Yeah. Anyway, what else is on the docket, guys? What are we
Yeah.
talking about? This is fun.
Fun.
That's it. We have to
Jake.
go. This has been like 17 hours long.
So what? People love this.
Well, we do have shower thoughts that we
No.
didn't get to.
Because we always said that we're not going to be like the Brooklyn Boys and have an hour and a half.
We're at an hour, and at least 10 minutes of it's got to get taken out because we had to figure out our technical difficulties. So we got at least 10 minutes to go.
Hey, did you
Okay.
steal shower thoughts from my shower notepad when you were here, Ricky?
No, I did not, but you definitely had a
a shower
whole list
notepad?
of things on there. Most of it was like cat litter, buy that thing you need. I'm like, what is this cryptic shit on here?
Should we invite them to our shower thoughts?
I mean, why not? Would you guys have a shower thought?
If I heard you two give them first, I might.
Yeah, I can come up with one. I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
especially if I'm
Alright.
in the shower with Jake.
I'd just like to warn you though, he likes the water to be way too hot.
It
Oh, me
must
too.
sear your skin off.
Same.
I'm a fan of hot water.
You're the only
Kind
one
of a
that's not,
problem.
Jake, so you're a loser.
You take cold showers?
You should. They're
No, I
really
don't
good
take
for you.
cold showers.
You look like
I've
someone
tried
who would
it a
take a
few
cold
times.
shower.
He does. No, Jake, you
And
do
then
look
murder
like
somebody.
You look like someone who would like.
In the same night?
Yeah, you take the cold shower.
cold shower's the
before you're
preparation.
murdering.
Oh,
Gets you in
man.
murder mode.
Oh, nothing really gets me in the murder mood like a cold shower.
All right, well, get in the hot
Exactly.
shower.
All right.
All right. There we go.
Who
Ricky,
goes first?
what are you thinking today in the shower?
I've been thinking about the fact that eyelids are flesh blankets.
What the fuck kind of a shower thought is this?
Oh, yeah. It's getting creepy in this shower.
Okay. I saw Ricky tweet that, and
I
it
did.
bugged me out so hard.
That is really weird.
So eyelids are flesh blankets.
They're flesh
What, are
blankets.
they eyeball blankets?
I think they're more eyeball blankets. Whoa.
Well, they're made of
Guys,
flesh.
They're
They're
made of
woven
flesh.
They're flesh eyeball blankets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is a I guess this is a knit blanket, but it's also a human blanket.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
eyeball blanket.
Or it's your cat blanket.
Yeah, but you can't put your eyelids on something else unless you're a murderer like me.
Yeah.
No.
But you would put someone else's eyelids, not your own.
Right. I'm not
Ew.
gonna touch
Okay,
the
Jake,
beard.
what is the thought that you have in the shower?
Do you know what I was thinking today?
Tell me.
Imagine the first person that had to reheat Brussels sprouts. Because I was reheating Brussels sprouts today, and I was like, these smell horrible, but they're not bad.
Okay. So
Not
what you're
bad
saying
to
is they would assume that they went bad?
Yeah, like they smell horrible, but you could still eat them.
Okay.
Okay.
They're probably still alive. You
So
can
now,
ask that
let me ask
person.
you a
When were
question.
microwaves invented?
Are you wondering what that person went through because you think they were courageous enough to eat the thing that smelled like that?
Yes.
I could get down with that.
Well, you know what, Jake? That actually inspired. Oh wait, do we have to talk more about your thought?
No, we're over his thought.
We move on.
Okay. I've actually thought this several times, but specifically in the shower today.
Wait, Carla Marie, what are you thinking in the shower?
Oh, sorry. What did the first person who got pregnant thought?
Oh.
What do they think?
What did they think? Like, were they like, oh my God, I am dying. There's something growing. Why is my stomach this big? Oh my God, it's coming out of me.
Yeah, that's got to be real fucked up.
Have you ever
Like
seen
the
the show I
fir-
Didn't Know I Was Pregnant?
Yeah, but at least
Yes.
those people know what pregnant is.
That's true.
There's a baseline understanding of pregnancy, is what you're saying?
Like as
Yeah.
it's coming out, you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I was pregnant. This person is what? Alien. I don't know.
And then, like,
Yeah.
what do you do? How did that baby even survive?
They just
Like, how would you
Maybe
know
it
to
didn't-
cut the umbilical cord?
maybe you
But it
just
had
think
to
it's
have
gotta
to
stay
make the
attached.
next baby.
I think you just like hung the baby, not hung the baby, like
What?
you hung out with the baby for a while. Hold on. Let me start over. I think you just hung out with the baby and the umbilical cord connected you guys until it just naturally fell off.
Oh yeah, like when
That-
it died. Yeah, but it goes back inside. It's like one of those cords, you know, that like automatic wrap cords.
Yes,
Like a
when
measuring
you
tape?
2 it and it goes
Yeah,
right back in.
Yeah.
Like
Or
a
like that
measuring
hose
Yeah, the
when you turn
doctor,
the hose
like-
off?
Yeah, the doctor like yanks it and it goes right back in. It goes.
Oh.
yanks it like it's a speak and play. What is it, that thing?
Yeah, the thing that you pull and it spins.
Yeah, the thing is a cow goes moo.
Yeah.
That thing.
What?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I am, but
I
I'm
have no idea what
ignoring
you're talking about.
you. Well,
like-
had
it's
the
like-
big man come to your house, Jake, you would have
You
known.
would know.
Because I would have gotten that toy. Anthony,
And shower thoughts. Shower thoughts. I usually
what are you
have
thinking in
a
the
lot.
shower?
I could probably do more.
And I know no one doubts that. First off, why are there so many people in this shower? Is my question.
It's a
Only
big
way-
shower. You know who had the biggest shower I've ever seen in my entire life? At Sandals.
Oh,
They did have gigantic showers and they were fantastic.
For-
But whose
for-
shower?
it's-
Whose shower are we currently in?
sandals.
No, like right now. We have to be in someone.
It's just a shower. It's not. It doesn't belong to anyone's home.
Oh, is this like a gym shower, like a bathhouse?
Yeah.
No. It's clean though. It's clean.
We're at a
Yeah.
spa shower.
Anthony
I'm
is
stalling
just,
because
stalling. Exactly.
I'm just stalling.
He's
I
like,
got
what are the
nothing.
dimensions of the shower?
You talk about random shit
All the
All day.
time.
and you can't think of one. Do we curse on this podcast?
Yeah,
I
go
have been
for
the whole
it.
time.
You can't think of one goddamn thing right now.
Well, first off, I went on my whole Jesus' birthday rant thing like 30 minutes ago. And I feel like
You
that
should
would
have
have been
saved that
good.
for shower thoughts.
Had I
Your thought
known-
is, what are the years in between Jesus' life?
No. I give up, guys. I'm going to have to step out of the shower.
Kick him
That's all right.
out.
Anthony, you lose the game.
I know.
Damn it!
Guys, I wasn't prepared.
I just lost the game.
So
Well,
now
thank you
what
for
happens?
joining us in the shower, though. We appreciate you
This was
coming
nice.
by and
I
for being a
appreciate it.
part of the end half of this entire podcast. I'm so excited for the hopefully not so awkward virtual holiday extravaganza. I did so good last time. I had to fuck it up this time.
Presented
more
by.
time. One more time, Ricky.
The hopefully not so awkward virtual holiday extravaganza.
Presented by.
Presented by the Carla Marie and Anthony Show and 20 Somethings Doing Nothing podcast.
There we go.
On December
10th.
10th.
Oops.
It's December 10th at 8:30 and
Carla
Twitch.
Marie and
Anthony.
That's what it is. Say it one more time, Anthony, so everybody can hear it clearly.
December 10th, 8:30 Eastern Time, twitch.tv/Carla Marie and Anthony, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. You can follow
Jake,
us
who is-
on all social media at 20SDN Podcast, or you can text us at 201-588-5139, and you can follow Carla Marie and Anthony on all of their things.
At Carla Marie and Anthony.
That's easy enough. What were you saying?
Jake,
what?
who was walking behind you a second ago?
His roommate.
Oh yeah, it was my roommate.
You just looked like it was a ghost the way that your face changed.
I didn't see him.
You
So,
totally
who's
forgot that
behind
you lived with someone else.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we need to go do things or do nothing.
All
'cause
right.
that's what we do.
Okay.
You don't
Thank
have
you, guys.
anything to do, you
Thanks for
liar.
joining
but
us.
thanks.